Guys, okay, wait a minute. This is not the actual intro. The intro's about to play, but as I was recording this, not only did Ava respond to the allegations, but Ava left the MrBeast official channel. So keep that in mind as you watch this video. This is mostly talking about the victim, LavaGS, that it went down recently, but I'm going to end the video with more information. Ava did respond. This is crazy, and I'm very glad I was able to cover this as fast as possible. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between that, the Ava Tyson allegations have gotten even worse. Dare I say, the Ava Tyson allegations have gotten a little sus. What are you doing in my Get out of here. Hey, hello, howdy, goobers, goofballs, and goons. The Ava Kris Tyson situation has gotten so much worse. I posted a video just the other day talking about Ava Kris Tyson's new allegations that have come out against her. The MrBeast team member and her past interactions with the prolific lolly artist Shadman. Sounds like a really endearing guy to have in your inner circle. Well, that was bad, and the tweets and messages we've seen about her in the past are arguably horrible things to say, but there was something else I mentioned in that video about a real-life or a possible alleged real-life victim, a 13-year-old that goes by the name of LavaGS on Twitter, and I feel like that deserves a whole video, because there has been more information that's dropped, including a response on Twitter from LavaGS, and I wanted to dig into all of it all in one video, just so it's in one compact message. See, in my initial video talking about the horrific downfall of Ava Kris Tyson, I bring up a video from the YouTuber Prism42, where he talks about a bunch of allegations of a 13-year-old that Ava was interacting with back when she was 20, I believe. And I'm not going to send you guys all the way back to the video for that, so here's a quick supercut of all the really important points that came out of Prism42's video that I covered in my own.
Kris Tyson started an online friendship with this guy when he was only 13 years old. Now the problem with that is Kris Tyson was born in July of 1996. LavaGS was born on November 12th, 2003. Not only are you DMing this guy on Twitter, you're Snapchatting this guy, you're talking one-on-one in a voice chat with this guy, but the kind of Snapchats that you're sending, this is the Snapchat that you sent. It's a picture of him making a weird face next to an American flag, and it says, "Coming for America."
The second that an adult starts interacting with anyone under the age of 18 on Snapchat, it's over. That is it. There is no reason for you to be interacting on Snapchat of all things. I didn't even know people still used that app. Like, none of the things that Ava is saying are necessarily evil. Ava isn't going like, take your pants off. It's more just like, haha, pee-pee poo-poo cum joke with someone who happens to be under the age, which is a horrible look. And honestly, I think at the root of it all, I'm gonna just go up with a hopeful theory, is just because Ava is excruciatingly immature. We've kind of picked this up from the tweets so far, but luckily this is all just happening online. There's nothing going on in the real world. They never actually saw each other in real life. Right? Right? Right?
Here is the picture of them meeting up together. The moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area.
Dude, Ava, what are you cooking? Is it crack or probably meth? The last person to go out in an RV to a secluded area was Walter Hardwell White, and he was committing crimes. I like that I essentially just created a narrative that Walter Hardwell White was the last person in history to use an RV in a secluded area. And those are all the snippets that made it into my final cut, but I missed some details I wanted to add on, and more details have spawned since then. But first I want to talk about the ones that I missed, which were tweet conversations between Ava and Lava that look horrible no matter which way you flip it, especially with the context that it's a 13 and 20-year-old, or at the time, still 7-year age gap, adult and child. There was one, and I'm starting with the worst one, so pucker up. It was a conversation between Lava and Ava that goes, check again, in response to some random tweet, and Ava says, I posted some fire nudes for you. Please no share. Prison time? What does that mean, and why would you ever say that to a child? Ever. In any context, ever. And alongside that prison sentence of a tweet, I also saw a few other weird conversations between them on Twitter in Prism42's video. Most of them talking about Patreon donations, but the Patreon donation isn't the important part. The important part is how, in multiple different instances, Ava refers to Lava as dad. Lol, just saw, hold up, I got you, dad, or when Ava was talking about streaming Fortnite again, Lava said, please stream again, and Ava said, thanks, Dad. You want to moderate it? That's a kid, Ava! That's a kid, get away! And the last one I saw was just weird, where Ava used a kissy emoji in response to Lava. Stop it, stop, get away! Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I just saw another tweet while just perusing Prism's video. I love how I set up that embed so it shows you looking sexy. Death. diving bell in the bottom of the ocean. What? Huh? And to finish up the Prism 42. Sorry, Prison is where Ava's gonna go if this is legit. Prism 42's video. There are segments of the video showing off Discord screenshots where Lava talks more in depth about his experience in the RV. We drove to West Virginia to North Carolina. I'm sitting in a camper in the woods right now. In the woods, alone? Do you need help? Call authorities, possibly? Well, it seems like the answer to that question is no. Lava did not need help. Lava ended up actually speaking up on all of this on his official Twitter account, dropping a tweet that I saw pop out of nowhere. Chris did nothing wrong. What's actually disgusting is you guys twisting things and making me into a victim. And you know what? Fair enough. You know, like, I was honestly hoping for this. There was no actual victim. I'd love to hear it, because honestly, one less assault victim is a W for everyone around. But the issue here is the lack of communication coming from Lava since then. There was one other tweet drop that went mega viral, millions of impressions online, talking about how there are massive lies and they're twisting the truth. Ava did nothing wrong and they just made a few edgy jokes who never exploited or taken advantage of. And in this, he calls out Cheeto and Sensitive Society. The issue being, Cheeto and Sensitive Society only talked about Ava's interactions with Shadman, which are completely valid criticisms considering Shadman draws child prawn. You know, like a crime, like a thing you should be putting to cell for the rest of your life for. The person who actually did talk about the allegations surrounding Lava and Ava was Brion. And this was a bombshell video getting almost 1 million views, which I'm very glad that it's being spread. But now there are people sending death threats to Cheeto and Sensitive Society for things that they literally had nothing to do with. And that also raises one more really, really huge problem, and that is, we've read the tweets. We've read these interactions that have gone down between a 13-year-old and a 20-year-old. And no matter which way you flip that pancake, the tweets are still absolutely disgusting. Like, I'm glad nothing physical happened. That's really, really good. And that's honestly a great thing to clear up. But Ava still looks horrible in this situation. Especially when you have the context that since then, Ava deleted every single tweet she's ever made. All of it. Her whole account got wiped. Why? You don't usually run away if you're innocent. However, I could possibly understand that she might have deleted all of her tweets because the comment sections, no matter which tweet she keeps up, would be horrendous. Like, it would just be hundreds of thousands of people going in and yelling every slur and every horrible thing you could possibly yell under the book. So I guess that makes sense, but still, it looks really bad from an outsider looking in. Adding on to this are a bunch of new allegations that have dropped regarding Ava. One of the big ones being that apparently back then, she was dropping revenge prawn about Jeanette McCurdy, like Sam from iCarly or Sam and Cat. Ew, why? However, just like every huge allegation surrounding a famous person, false allegations tend to find their way creeping out of the woodwork like a little goblin in the night. And this is one of them from ClipHub. I saw this talking about how an anonymous user came out talking about screenshots with him and Kris Tyson. But if you look at the screenshots, the conversation begins with them talking about like this video that just came out of MrBeast opening a free bank, and it goes down and ends with her saying, I can spoil you, and also, I love you. I mean, I love playing Minecraft with you. Good save, Ava. That was a good one. But YouTuber Exate has the eyes of a goddamn eagle and noticed a really interesting detail where the word today momentarily glitches into the frame in the video, despite the video them referencing in the conversation coming out 4 years ago. So, you know, I'm pretty sure that was doctored just to try and hop on the fame. There was also a video that came out from an alleged ex-MrBeast team member, and I'm just gonna play it. Let's just watch it together. Let's have a little bit of a viewing party. I just realized I probably have to mute that because Kendrick re-copyrighted, not like us. God damn it!
Hold on, let me turn off the music.
Oh, thank you.
I'm outside MrBeast studio right now. Here's a cornfield. I'll explain that tomorrow. I've just been driving by looking to see, you know, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Ava Kris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much.
Interesting allegations that, if true, are horrifying for our boy Jimmy, but also are only allegations. I haven't seen anything very good to back it up. He puts this little like non-disclosure agreement in the background, but shows literally none of it. He just shows that it is a non-disclosure agreement with a MrBeast logo on the top. So I don't know how legit that is, but there's a chance the iceberg goes quite deeper. And as I said in the intro to this video, Ava responded with a tweet literally less than an hour ago as of me recording this, and I'm going to read it off really quickly. Starting with, I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. Oh god, okay, wait, that's a bad way to start. I'm sorry if I offended you, not I'm sorry if I did it. Okay. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best if I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. Okay. bit of a nothing burger, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I'm glad to see that she came forward and said something. This gives off the vibes of more like running away from the allegations than actually facing the allegations head on, although I appreciate that she apologized, I guess. Like, I'm not here to blatantly hate on Ava. I have no reason to. I don't even watch MrBeast, to be honest, but when the allegations are this serious and there's this much overwhelming evidence, you can't just be like, I'm sorry if I offended you, I'm gonna leave now. You need to say more than that, or at least, like, talk more about what happened. We need to know. We can't just be hiding behind this curtain. And another big issue with this apology is we have heard absolutely nothing from our boy MrBeast. I get it, though. He spends every waking hour of every day making videos. He is a YouTuber at his core. But at the same time, this is serious. You can't step away from MrBeast and co. and not have MrBeast say something. Although, let me check his Twitter. Maybe something came out as I was recording. Okay, no, his most recent tweet is just about Kevin Hart being short. Okay, well, this looks really bad, but if anything else happens, I'm probably not going to make a video on it. Ava has responded. That essentially ties the bow on this entire story, and I managed to cover the alleged victim of Ava as well. So this is pretty crazy. I want to hear you guys' thoughts, of course, in the comments down below, but I'm going to be getting out of here for now. If MrBeast does say something, I might make a community post so you guys are in the know. But for now, thank you guys for being here. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me, and as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and let's close the book on this story.